Hello, we are Team EMM. Today we are going to present you our analysis with the help of Zurich Risk Room. The solution follows 6 steps: corporate background, our best fit supply chain strategy, quantitative analysis, answers to 3 questions, and conclusion. RoboCanada is a multinational engineering company. Currently, it focuses on expanding its globalized supply chain network to leverage growth opportunities in Asia.
According to H.D. Perez, when developing a supply chain strategy, there are 4 elements to be considered: the industry framework, the organization's value proposal, its internal processes, and its managerial focus.
Emergency problems. Their supply chain should be aligned with such value proposition by adopting the flexible strategy, which focuses on agile responses, sufficient capacity, and reconfigurable process. When picking optimal help, our team focuses on arbitrage strategy to make full use of a portfolio of national opportunities. As you can see from the solution to question 1, we will assign more percentage to risk and arbitrage. But arbitrage is not sustainable. After establishing factory in targeted country, our team suggests moving to adaptation, mixing to a dynamics A-to-A strategy, while strengthening main market in Kazakhstan, Pakistan, and South Korea.
Using the figures given in the risk room, we accumulate risks in each A category, then apply the formula and set weighted factors to get different results. Finally, retrieve the smallest results in every test. Based on surface figures, Malaysia performs the best, but we cannot ignore its potential market size is limited. The second place goes for China, where the risks are possible to be mitigated. As for Thailand, it exceeds the other 2 in risk of government regulation, customer procedure, and human rights. Aspect of risks, UK and Canada are good choices. However, labor cost, warehouse cost, tax burdens are lower in developing countries. Therefore, RoboCanada may take arbitrage strategy to exploit the national difference in cost and obtain a wider profit margin. With this advantage, developing countries are worth risking.
Malaysia performs the best no matter in business or political environment. Only 3 of the sub-risk chairman doesn't go for it, but we can't ignore the fact that its potential market size is limited. The second place goes for China. The risk below rank highest among our 3 options but are possible to be mitigated. First of all, risk of corruption. Its potential risk in building supply chain channel, but sunk costs can be hedged by even larger profits in channel flow. And secondly, human rights. Actually, it has no direct influence on robot business. As for seismic disaster, storms, and floods, we can just establish help in areas where there is low risk of natural hazard, for example, Yangtze River Delta. More importantly, trading barriers. The bad news is that Chinese government has recently published a new policy called Chinese Manufacturing Industry 2025. It strongly supports the development of robots and artificial intelligence. Foreign investment will be highly valued. The truth is that top 5 robot companies in real world build their Asian brands in China in session. And finally, exchange rate fluctuation. Risk of RMB seemed to go beyond Malaysia and Thailand in 2014. This might be caused by pressure of USA or active devaluation to lighten deflation. However, currency is supported by economic strength. Without doubt, China can prove its strong currency through economic crisis. Given that robotic market relies on high technology, any change in innovation can have a strong impact on the market future path. RoboCanada, as a multinational company, should consider more local issues to go further in its global strategy. We think that competitors' actions such as their products and services, level of technology may cause changes in our own company strategy. Threats of new entries such as product differentiation, access to distribution channels can also help us find out the threats given by the market. In the category portal of buyers and supplier, switching costs, bargaining power, and number of choices represent risk from buyer and suppliers.
Also, we think that risks from the countries such as government policies and environmental problems are important when analyzing global strategy. So we applied PESTEL model to help list macro issues brought out by each of the three target countries. For example, under the legal and political criteria, we should take into concern the unstable government situation in Thailand. Under the economic category, the labor costs of the three countries are rising in a high rate, while the capacity of the robotic market is booming in the last few years. In addition, it is important to note different value and culture expenditure to adapt faster the local market. Meanwhile, the environmental issues are more and more concerned nowadays. The average product life cycle of robot of 12 to 15 years and the energy consumption, they would all have a strong impact of the environment.